This video is brought to you by Helix Sleep. What's up, everybody? I am back once again with a quick vid, this time for Hotel Transylvania 4. Transformania? You know what? I'm just be real with you guys. I'm surprised that this film was even released. For those who don't know, this film went through distribution hell. It was supposed to come out in like October of last year, and then it was delayed. Who wants to stream this? Who wants to be the distributor? Is it going to be Netflix? The film was made by Sony, so I can imagine that Sony's like, movie, who wants it? Who wants to stream it? And eventually it was Amazon who got the rights to stream it on Amazon Prime. And get this horror movie, this Halloween themed film, not themed, but you know, adjacent. Released in January, which, like, let's be real here, is one of the worst months for a film to be released. It's kind of like you're sending it out to pasture, where it's like, we know this film won't do well, just whatever. I'll be real though, it's kind of appropriate for Hotel Transylvania 4, because there shouldn't be a fourth film. Really, the movie itself feels pointless. I'll explain here in a moment. So, the first Hotel Transylvania was created by Genndy Tartakovsky via Sony Animation. Genndy here is a legend. Dexter's Lab, Samurai Jack. Recently it's been Primal, and the guy is a goddamn legend, like one of the best who's ever lived. And he still churns out amazing content to this day. And I see Hotel Transylvania as this like almost a handshake with the devil, where Sony's like, yeah, you have to work with Adam Sandler and all of his comedy stuff. And here's the thing about Adam Sandler. I don't think he's a bad actor. I just think that there's an audience that he's cultivated throughout the decades who want the poo-poo, pee-pee, dumb, humorous stuff. And thank God, Hotel Transylvania isn't just that. Like, I'm not gonna just dismiss it saying, oh, Adam Sandler, it's garbage. It's like, no, it's not Jack and Jill, you know? Not even close. It's a bit basic, you know? I think it could be better. It feels, gosh, how would I describe it? It's like, it's simple in a lot of ways with the story and the characters, and that's okay. But though it's the visuals from Genndy and how cartoony it all is, with the expressions, the movement, the energy, the designs, like Genndy killed it. And then Adam Sandler and the rest of the cast showing up, like Kevin James as like Frankenstein or whatever, it was fine. It was fine. It worked. But the visuals are what you're here for. Maybe Mavis as well. We'll see. So Sony Animation struck gold. They're like, oh wow, this franchise, it's doing well. And I feel like it's interesting when you have like companies like a Blue Sky, rest in peace, when they found like Ice Age. They made like 5 of those. And then you got stuff like the Cars franchise for Pixar. And Disney, of course, has like, I mean, they made Frozen 1, they made Frozen 2. Those sequels are a bit more rare with Disney. That's an entire thing. But Hotel Transylvania was like the bread and butter for Sony, where it's like, okay, we're making money. Folks like this stuff. Let's keep making it. And they sure as hell did. They made 4 films. The first film being like introducing Dracula, his daughter Mavis, how they run a hotel for monsters, how Jonathan, this goofy, happy-go-lucky human redheaded guy shows up and kind of crashes a place. Dracula's girlfriend, not his girlfriend. Oops. His daughter, Mavis, he gets a girlfriend in the third film though. Spoilers, by the way. The girlfriend's like the daughter of Van Cleef, I believe. The vampire hunter. And the third movie is a goddamn cruise. You know, it's like we're running out of ideas. The vacation movie. The first 2 films though I thought were, pretty good. And then the third one I was like, oh, you're running out of ideas. And then they made a 4th one. I'm like, you're really running out of ideas. Because the 4th one was derivative. It was pointless. It was the first film all over again. The first film is about like Dracula accepting Jonathan, accepting a human into the hotel, into his life, into his daughter's life. And that's the story. Like him getting over his prejudice against humans, though it's because his wife was killed because of humans, so we get it. And we're kind of retracing that in the 4th film with like Dracula's like, I don't want Jonathan to be in charge of the hotel. He's a human. And it's like, we've done this. We've talked about Jonathan being a human. Like, I thought we got past this. I guess we're doing it again because Jonathan in the 4th film synopsis, he gets hit with this laser that makes him into a monster, and it makes Dracula and his monster friends into humans, or I guess whatever they were originally, whether it be like, I guess, the werewolf man's just a human with a beard. The pharaoh mummy's an old pharaoh guy. The jelly guy turns into jello. And I guess, we're all having fun here. It feels more like a fanfic, to be honest.
Wow, look at us, Drac. You're human and I'm a monster. It's like Freaky Friday, but on a Tuesday, though.
That's the story. Dracula is a human. Jonathan is a monster going to South America or Brazil or something and trying to find some, MacGuffin to change them back. That's the movie. And the story being Jonathan and Dracula seeing eye to eye. And we've done this. So I'm like, this is all pointless. This movie's pointless. And it's bad when Adam Sandler won't even show back up to record his lines. And same thing with Kevin James. He's like, I'm good. David Spade showed up to voice the Invisible Man, who, by the way, apparently that was earth-shattering for the folks who love the Invisible Man, the Hotel Transylvania fandom, because they're have their own headcanon of what he looks like. And he's a super sexy guy. Spoiler alert, he's not. He's kind of cartoony, goofy looking guy. And that broke people from the fandom who were like, no, my headcanon. He's supposed to be a sexy twink. He isn't. So it was hard to watch this film because I'm just sitting there shrugging where I'm like, this is derivative as all get out. And the visuals are still fun. Props to the guy they brought in to voice Dracula. He did a great Adam Sandler as a vampire impersonation. But yeah, they're running out of ideas. I kind of thought that already in the third film, but now it's the writing's on the wall. Where can you go from this point on? And it's just confusing to me because it's you have monsters. You can do so much more if you really want to. You could do something I don't know. I guess we already did the Monster Hunters in the third film. Here I am coming up with no ideas for suggestions, but and I feel the reverse of what if Jonathan's a monster and Dracula's a human? It's that was the movie. It's kind of in Wreck-It Ralph too, where it's what if the Disney princesses were all hanging out and talked as people and they're all together communicating in a a room or whatever. And it's okay, that's a fan service-y, but you can't build a movie on that. And that was, I was feeling the same way with this, where it's okay, the characters are reversed, but what else? Oh, apparently not much. Maybe I'm just being a bitter old man where I'm these cartoons don't entertain me. I'm sure kids would love it. I'm sure kids and their parents are just just put the film on, whatever. That's fine, I guess. But to me, from a critical point of view, it's nah, I don't see the point. I think you all are running out of ideas. And Sony, you got Spider-Verse 2, Part 1 coming out later this year. So you've gained my faith back into your studio, but I still scratch my head with things like Hotel Transylvania. Though I suppose it pays the bills. Maybe that's kind of the give and take. You need the film that is a financial success, and then you can take aim at the critical success. Maybe that's the rhythm here. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But those are my overall thoughts about Hotel Transylvania 4. Will they make a fifth one? Oh, and the kids from the first, or from the second and third film, the Mavis's son and Jonathan's son, they're not even really in the fourth film. That was surprising. Everybody's in the movie, really, except for them. The main characters from the second film. Okay, I guess we forgot about them. Whatever. All right, let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time. So a big shout out to this video's sponsor, Helix Sleep. Well, here we are, folks. It's 2022, and I'm nearing the 1-year mark of owning my Helix mattress. And it is legit one of the prized possessions that I own. Every night, I walk into my bedroom and I see my Helix bed and I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah. Look at that sexy bed. I'm gonna sleep on top of you bad bed. I'm gonna spank your pillows. Where am I going with this? For those who don't know, Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs. On top of that, it's conveniently shipped right to your front door. Also, Helix is no stranger when it comes to bed preferences. Everybody's different, and that's why they have a sleep quiz that matches your unique body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Do you want a firm mattress or one that is super soft? Perhaps a fusion of both? And what position do you sleep in? on your side, on your back, on your stomach, on your feet. What are you, a vampire? For me, I'm a side guy. It allows me to lay on my side like a beach whale as I'm on my phone at like 9 p.m. from 10 p.m. I'm on my phone far too much, folks. And for those of you who share a bed with a partner, you can have them take the quiz along with you, so you can both find a perfect compromise. When I took the sleep quiz, I was like, well, I don't want a mattress that's too squishy, but I don't want one that is too hard either. I want medium. Something of this, something of that, a fusion of both. After calculating my quiz, Helix was like, yo, Saberspark, what you want is the Midnight Lux. And they were absolutely right. My previous mattress pales in comparison to the mightiness of the Midnight Lux. It wasn't a good mattress, the old one. I also ordered my Helix in a queen size because I got my old dog who takes up like half the bed, and then my cat shows up and takes up the other third, and I'm just stuck in a corner. How do these animals take over my space? Where do I sleep, on the floor? No, I ordered this mattress for me. Also, I still can't believe how this mattress was mailed to my front door for free. When it first arrived, I looked at the box and I was like, no, this has to be a mistake. There's no way a queen-size mattress can fit inside that box. And then I opened the box and there it was. It materialized before my very eyes. And if you are hesitant about buying a Helix you have not been able to try yet, no worries. There's a 100-night sleep trial, so you have over 3 months to try out your selection and make sure that you love it. If you don't, Helix will pick up the mattress and you'll get a full refund. Helix also has a 10-year warranty, and they even offer financing options and flexible payment plans, so a great night of sleep is never far away. So I absolutely recommend Helix Sleep. I've been working with them as a sponsor for over a year now. Their product is amazing, and I absolutely recommend them. If you're looking for a new bed, check out Helix Sleep. Link is down below. Click on it. Go to helixsleep.com/Saberspark, and you can get up to $200 off your Helix mattress order. Hell, they even throw in 2 pillows for free. Go hit them up today.